93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This reading is for our Scorpios. Hey Scorps. This is to end off the month of September for you guys. So in this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye. Also, if you're looking to purchase a personal reading with me or to donate to the channel or also to follow me on social media, all that information will be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's get into your reading, okay? So the first card you guys received here is Show the World the Real You. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. And then for the last card you guys received here is Hold Your Vision. So this energy is giving me the vibes of, you know, releasing the past. And also, not only is it that, it's be you, be creative, show the world your talents. For some of you, I feel like you are very intuitive, and that's what guides you along in life. And part of your journey is about giving other people your wisdom. For some of you, you could be a speaker, but I feel like the divine is trying to tell you, continue to hold your vision. Even if things, you know, look kind of off or bad, you are in the right direction. You are on the right path. Don't give up, okay? And continue to do your healing. I feel like for some of you, you are the type of people that heal the world here. So that's definitely something that came out for you guys. Now, to go into your romance angels, you have here, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So that gives me the vibe of pay attention to what you see. Pay attention to what's in front of you. The best thing to say, if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, then what is it? It's a duck, right? But on the other hand of things, with this being said, this is more of honoring yourself, honoring your values, and pay attention to the signs that the divine is giving you. It's kind of saying, for some of you, you may be going through a period where you're not trusting your gut. You're not trusting your intuition here. But it's always a sign that makes you go towards your gut decision. So pay attention to that and, you know, move forward in that manner here. Okay? So the next card you guys received is Getting to Know Each Other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like that card speaks for itself. Being your authentic self brings out the best in you. When you're not putting a shield up for who you are or putting defenses up in a particular situation. And I feel like for most of you, especially with that being after the pay attention to, you know, the red flags, something kind of gave you a glimpse of the past. And that's why you feel as though, you know, for some, you can't open up to other people, or you see something that they do and you don't like it, so you steer clear. Also, I'm getting the energy of control. You like to control things, but you can't control your authentic self because it's beautiful in its own unique way. And I feel like for some of you, you may feel as though you have like some type of goofy or some type of weird, for some it could be a fetish. But I feel like whoever you're going towards when it comes to romance, they understand you, they get you, and just be yourself, okay? Don't try to be something that you're not, because eventually you're gonna get tired of trying to uphold, you know, something that you aren't, okay? So the next card you have here is Calling in Your Soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This is what I feel like you've been doing as you release the past. You've been calling in your soulmate. You've been calling in this soul connection, okay? Also, you have here trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So you could be questioning, is this really for me? Is this really going to happen? How will things go? I feel like the universe is saying trust, believe, because you are a great manifester. And that right next to trust and hold your vision is here. So it's like trust in what you feel. Trust in what you see. Deep down, you know if it's for you and you know if it's not. If you have to force your foot into a shoe that's smaller than your foot, then that's not for you. But if you have to put your foot in a shoe and your foot fits, then that's what's for you, right? So we have here, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. That's true. No one is the same. There's not two of one person. So just be open minded to how someone thinks, how someone feels, the way they go about doing things. I feel like for some of you, this could mean that someone has been here longer, or the wisdom that they have is from the past, and it's kind of a teaching agent for you here, as well as you will be teaching this person too. So remember, what you see in this other person is what you possess in yourself. And the last card you guys receive is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Make your decision. Don't hold back. Okay? Because ultimately you deserve to be happy and you deserve to have greatness come around you and towards you. So, with the next deck, you are the Empress. You are that, I want to say like a household name, if that makes sense. Like, you're the type that holds firm, stands their ground, and I feel like this has all come from after this healing point, okay? With the Empress being here, I feel like this is that I know I'm sexy, I know I'm fine, but it shows on the inside and the out. So you've went in and you're healing the inside so it can show on the outside. And I feel like that's what people see when they see you. They see this Empress, they see someone that's beautiful, and your heart speaks the same language as what your appearance gives off, or what your aura or your energy gives off here, okay? So you do have the Ace of Wands, and I feel like with the Ace of Wands, this is that you could be dreaming about having, this fiery connection with someone, either having their children. I just feel like you dream of this home life. You dream of not bouncing from relationship to relationship to have something steady. And right now on the time, it is 9:11. So that's giving me the energy to say, this is something that's for you. This is something that I feel like, for if you already know who this person is, or even if you don't know who this person is, I feel like this person wants the same thing you want. This person value you in a high aspect here. I feel like some of your values are the same as this person's, but they see you so gracefully. They see you like their lifetime partner. You do have the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, it's the energy of not moving so much, but paying attention to the little details that matter the most here. And I feel like someone feels like they want to bring in a commitment here, where you don't have to leave them. You will always be there with them. And I feel like when you leave them, they feel lost. They feel like, their world is crumbling down until you guys see each other again. And not only is it that, it's like, for some of you, I feel like this person watches you get dressed. To them, it turns them on. It gets their fire going to know that you are the one that they're with. You are like everything and more. Your beauty amazes this person. You have here the Ten of Chalices. So that is that emotional fulfillment, the family life, the equal give and take, the harmony, the balance is here with this connection. And if that's not what's going on currently, okay, depending on where you're at in your journey, I feel like this is the goal at the end, okay? This is the outcome of what's going to happen here, because I feel like when it comes to this situation with the Ten of Chalices, this is that luxurious life. This is, living in the unknown, but at the same time, I feel like it's that fairy tale come to life. Okay? So going into the next card, you have here the King of Chalices. So with the King of Chalices, this is giving me the energy that, like I said, this person adores you. They see you as everything in the world. And this is the type that you would know the person I'm talking about, because this person, to you, they're sweet, they're soft. You may see a little mean side to them, but to other people, they don't do that. They don't come off as nice and sweet. They come off as rude or arrogant or obnoxious or like kind of shut offy. But to you, you would know this person, because this person, to you, they're so delicate and nice. And again, it gives me the energy that this person, they protect your cup at all costs, regardless if you're together or not together. But anything you do, they see it as being gorgeous and beautiful and helping to this connection. The next card you do have here is the High Priestess. So this is telling me to stay within your spirituality. Get to know what you're, going through a little more. Do some research. With the scissors in her hand, this is cutting cords to the past. And the past did come up in your other card. So this is giving me the energy of fill yourself out. Be great, because you are great. But also know that you hold so much wisdom and divine energy within you that you can make anything happen, anything come about. It could be having to do some research here to get to know your complete roots and what you possess. Because it's kind of like giving me that energy of something will unlock the door once you kind of, either you're going to stumble upon it, or it's going to just be brought to you by the divine. Okay? And either way it goes, the divine is orchestrating this. Okay? So you do have here the Judgment. This is that hand fasting. This is that, for some of you, it will be that second chance. But I feel like with this person, you've always been connected in past lives. That's why this connection, it can't be dropped. It can't be let go, because you keep saying, or you keep feeling like, I've known this person before, or we've been together before, we had a family before, I can see myself having children with them. That's because you have in the past life. So, and for others of you, this is, like I said, someone wants you to have their children. And again, you want to have theirs. You want to have this family life. But this is also that soul connection here that you can't get away from it, even if you wanted to. This is that Cupid arrow being shot. And this is the love of your life here. Now, this will come about once, certain situations are knocked away, negativity, codependency, addictions, things like that. Not necessarily, you're going through that, but that's part of what this journey is about here for you. You have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person could have been shut off when it comes to communication. This person, when they see you, it's like it takes everything out of them not to, tear you apart and devour you. But that, in the back of their head, they have this, devilish energy, this ego that can't no one dominate them here. I feel like with the devil in the door, it could have dealt with a karmic situation in this connection, where they couldn't be completely intimate with you because they were, involved in other situations. Their energy was everywhere. And I feel like now this person is honing in on their energy. They want to take things nice and slow, and they want to be open with you about how they feel, because without you, they don't feel whole. They don't feel complete. You have here the Nine of Chalices. So this is wish fulfillment for both of you. This is that energy of, what do you want? What do I want? Let's come together and compromise so we can make this happen. I feel like for some of you, this person is like, can you give me one more chance? Or you're saying that, however the situation goes for you. But this is the emotions that are overflowing within you. It's kind of like a build up here, you and this person, and it's like sooner or later those floodgates are going to open to where you can express your love, you can express these emotions you have for this person, or vice versa. So the last card you guys received from this deck is the King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this person is, sometimes they can be a show off. Like, this person is, sometimes they can be too much because they like things their way. And I feel like that's why she's hiding, is because she like, okay, look, we need a break. I don't want it just to be about, sexual encounters. I want it to be more. Even though this person wants things to be more, they come off as, that's all they want. But because you give them that fire, that desire, this is what it is. But this person is a king. They take care of business. They, even if it's not a male, it could be a female. But the energy here is the king. This person is very headstrong, I feel. Very deeply. And I feel like for some of you, this person could have played mind games with you. So you don't know when they're really telling the truth about how they feel, or is it just something so they can get their way. But I feel like that's why you are in your energy. That's why you need to go into your energy more and understand that that was a blockage for you guys in the past, okay? So going into your tarot, you have here the Two of Pentacles, and I feel like this is things gonna be balanced out more on the lines of saying, this is forever with the infinity here. But not only is it that, I feel like for some of you, you may feel as though you have to choose between your life and this connection. And I feel like for some of you, you're understanding that it's not a choice here. You can have the world, you can have everything. Things need to be balanced out in this connection, because I feel like for some of you, you've been given too much here. You've been putting yourself on the line, and when things doesn't work out, you always feel like it's your fault. But equal blame need to be given. But also, not only is it that, I feel like you're on the right path when it comes to this connection. Your ships are coming in for you with the ships in the back, and it's more than just one ship. So it's like the relationship, prosperity, action. It's everything is coming in at once. A new beginning is here, and with the Sun card being here, this is giving me the energy of wanting to go back to those childhood memories and wanting to really find yourself and have fun. Because I feel like for some of you, you may feel like things are too uptight in your life, and you feel like you're left out. The Five of Pentacles, feeling like you're in the cold because, for one, you're not having fun. And I feel as though with this person, you want to have fun. And the reason why is because you have the person in the King of Cups. They're in isolation when it comes to their emotions. Like I said, this person could be a really, really hard worker. And I feel like with their emotions, they close them off because they don't want to get hurt. That's the same energy that's right here, that holding back. But ultimately, where this is going is towards the Ace of Cups, the wish fulfillment, the emotional fulfillment, the new beginning in love here. I feel like with this person, the only reason why they were holding back because they wanted to make sure that this is what they wanted to go in. Not that you're not worth it, but they needed to see it for themselves. It's like you have your vision, but at the same time, this person needed to jump on their own vision board to move forward. You have the Lovers here. So this is that soul connection. This is that fire that burns within you. This is divinely guided here, especially with the angel at the top of this Lovers card. But not only is it that, this is a choice in love here. Which way do you want to go? Now it's kind of saying that now you have a say-so in everything, because this person has seen their ways and what they were doing to this connection, and how they didn't really give you a chance. They didn't make you feel like you had the option here. The Two of Wands is here to move forward, to start on your path. And I feel like with this Two of Wands, it's giving me the energy of action. Like taking action, it could be with helping the world, something that has to do with the world here. But I feel like it could be traveling the world with this person. That's what you want to do. It could be yeah, I feel like for some of you, you like to be fluent here. Like, even though you want the home life, but you want your family to be moving in a way, like constantly moving, where home is where you both are and that's your heart. Like, you don't have to have, a house to say that that's home and we have to stay there. I feel like the energy here is just a venture, okay? And it's like you and this person see the same thing here. So with this death card being here, this is coming into the new beginning. This is letting go of old baggage, and I feel like that's why this person is right here on the ground in this card. That's the old you, where you felt like you couldn't go forward without taking this baggage, which you have so much baggage. But now you see that those were all lessons for a reason for you to move forward here. With the Six of Swords, you want to move forward. You want to move into calmer waters. You want to be happy. You want to be stable. But at the same time, I feel like with the swords being here, it's giving me the energy of fighting arguments. Like, you want to let that go. And I feel like you've been dealing with that for a long time, or it's either that or someone hasn't been seeing like the way you view things and why you had to do what you had to do to get to this point in your life. But in a connection, you want higher commitment. You want this wish fulfillment. You want to continue to be spiritually awakened. And it's kind of like saying with this spiritual awakenings, it's like it gives you power. It motivates you to move forward. It motivates you to take on, anything and everything. And this could be having, commitment in this relationship, knowing that this is something solid. I feel like for some of you, you've always had things in your life that weren't solid, or they would come and they would leave, but it wasn't something that you could completely say was yours or hold on to and feel like this is where you belong. And now this is why the situation comes up, because you finally found where you belong. With a second chance, the Judgment card is here. It's that you've been doing the work and divine wants to reward you in this situation in your life, okay? So it could be a promotion at work too. But I feel like with this Judgment card, this is a second chance in this connection to really express yourself and let your thoughts and the way you feel out, okay? So you have here the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is an offer. This offer is something that, I feel like you've been working on. It's kind of like you've been mustering up the seed to stand firm in what you believe in and how you want this love to be. This person can be, with the Six of Cups, someone from your past. But I feel like this is you reminiscing on those memories from the past and trying to figure out how to bring things back together here. I do feel like when it comes to this situation, for some reason, I see a mother here. Someone feels as though like they're not honoring their mother, or if their mother seen the things that they were going through right now, their mother would have a different outlook on what they're saying. Or it just could be memories of, how your mom raised you, and this is you seeing things as saying like this is not what she would have wanted your life to be if she's not here anymore. Or for some of you, I'm really getting a mother vibe here. It could be, okay, if your mom is not here, she could be guiding you along your path, giving you visions to where to go and how to go. It's like for someone, I keep hearing that that's her voice. She's talking to me. Hmm. Or even if your mom is not gone, like your mom is constantly talking to you, listen to her wisdom. She's giving you valuable information on how to take on your gifts or move forward. Like it's those epiphanies that it's like one day you were thinking of it and the next day you talk to her or you talk to your parent and they say the same thing, the exact same thing you were thinking. A lot of these wounds is family problems that needed to be healed. You have here the Eight of Swords. So when it comes to someone coming back into your life from the past, you feel as though you're in isolation right now. You feel like in a way of saying you feel guarded. Like you kind of don't want to see what's going on around you. And I feel like this is past energy. Like you would just go through day to day life, however, whatever, but you didn't really have a meaning to what you were doing. With this Eight of Swords, you could be in the dark about this Six of Cups coming back around for you, this offer. And when I say in the dark, I mean that you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your thoughts that are validated here. And it could also just be you saying that you just, if it happens, it happens. But I feel like somewhere in here, you have a blockage where either you're not listening to your intuition or it's something that has to do here with your mental, your thoughts that's blocking you. It could be because some things happened in the past and you felt like you weren't good enough. And for some of you, I feel like this energy is saying I'll be single for the rest of my life. And the divine is telling you, like, that's not what this is. Like, you have to let go of that mindset because behind you, you have a whole village. You can break free if you allow yourself to break free. The next card you have here is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is that home life. This is that stability that you've been desiring to have here, okay? So with the Five of Cups, leaving the past where the past is supposed to be. Knowing that you healed from the past and you're moving forward. With the Five of Cups, I feel like someone could have been indulging in extracurricular activities. That's what I'm going to call it. But to find out that they didn't have you anymore, that you couldn't always be their doormat. And I'm using that word lightly here because I feel like this person really cared about you. And I feel like some of their actions was doormatish actions, okay? So to look at things and how you either felt in a particular situation or how someone treated you is giving you that strength to continue forward, okay? So you have here the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles came right back out. Someone could have been very much into working and material life to try to have a better life, to find out that, when you pass from this world, you can't take that with you. The only thing you take is memories. And that could be why the Six of Cups is here. Because those memories are coming back up, making someone feel as though, you really lost out on something good. But you have a chance to come back around, change, your perspective, change the things that you're doing so you can get this happy ending. Because at the end of the day, the Ten of Pentacles is here. This is that family life. Like I said, it could be a situation with you guys where, you had to heal family issues here. something that you felt like you were blocked from, that you lacked or you lost in, okay? You've been healing that. With the Tower coming down, again, this is that moment of, what do I do now? Because I've been healing and I've taken this and that out of my life. Um, I feel like for the King of Pentacles in the Tower being here, this is that you don't have to work 24/7 to have a good life. Because what do you have when you have that? Yeah, you have money, but you don't have that bond in your life with someone else, right? So now you have someone that wants to take the leap of faith. This is you as well. But I feel like this is more gearing towards this person where they want to take a leap of faith with you. They want to move forward. They had time with the Hermit card to go within. They had time to think about what they want. And every time they thought about it, it was the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment with you. Okay, and it's vice versa. So I feel like if this is me talking to you about someone else, then okay. But if this is you thinking about someone else and going towards someone else, this is your wish fulfillment. That person is your wish fulfillment here. And you feel happy and content with this person. But you had to allow all these Seven of Cups, these illusions to drop before you can reach your complete happiness in this situation. And part of those illusions is this waiting period. And letting down your guard, letting go of your insecurities that you're not good enough, you're not worth it. And I feel like with this Nine of Wands, it could be the fact that, in your life you feel like you haven't been taking action. And you feel as though when it comes to situations, when you take action, it never pans out for some of you. Now, for the others of you, this is the waiting period, and the waiting period is healing those insecurities that you deal with. Healing the fact that, you chose one wand and you're waiting on that wand to make action towards you. Okay? So the next card you guys have here is the Ten of Wands. A lot of wands is here, okay? So this is that action that you've been looking for in your life, to let go of those burdens, to, lighten the load, because a lot of this has been part of why you haven't gotten to where you wanted to be in life. And with the Four of Swords being here, this is that healing energy where you take the Three of Swords out of your heart so you can heal and you can make clear-cut communication on what you want. But you don't always have to feel guarded in a situation, and you don't have to always hold back how you feel. To me, and I've never seen this before, this is like saying you're the golden child. Your words mean something. It's more than just in this connection. Something about your wisdom is what your life purpose is about for someone. But with the Nine of Pentacles being here, this is being in that solitude of your independence and going within to find out, who are you? Where do you feel like you want to go? With the Nine of Pentacles, this is that pre-empress, pre-emperor energy. This is right before you step forward and make a complete commitment, vow to yourself that you're not going to look back at the past. You're just going to continue to move forward. This is that energy. This is that I'm getting my duckies in a row so I can make a beautiful life. I can start to build my empire. Like I said, those Three of Swords, you are turning things around. You no longer feel like the victim. You no longer feel as though, your past holds you back. Your past is your past for a reason. It helped you be where you are. It helped you get to the point of saying that I can see things clearly. If I see this and I know it looks like something from the past, then that's maybe something I don't want to go into. But I'm going to give it a chance and I'm going to see if it pans out to be that. But it's kind of saying like I know the signs of when I need to walk away and when, things are okay. So with the Knight of Cups being here, this is an offer coming to you, or this is you taking the offer to someone else, okay? Taking an offer that, I'm committed to this situation. and I only want to give you my cup. You have here the Empress. See, you are already in the Nine of Pentacles energy with the Empress. This is that loving and nurturing because you've healed yourself. You can't give someone your energy, give someone that love until you are completely healed. Because now I feel like for some of you, at this point in your journey, you know how to love yourself. You know that you are lovable and you can give that love to other people. It's not just this connection, family, friends, you know, coworkers. Like, you have that type of energy that just glows. And I feel like when it comes to a situation, like, it's literally about brighter days, because I just look back and I see a lot of gray, but over here I'm starting to see less gray, more blue skies, and more yellow skies, which is the sun, going into the Ten of Cups here. So again, that family life, that emotional fulfillment, the rainbow after the rain, coming out of the darkest souls of the night and saying that if I would have had to do it again, I would do it all over again, just to be in this connection, just to be where I need to be in life, because it made me a better person. Things are being shown to you, your path, your way. Follow those with the Moon card. You're getting this enlightenment of where you truly belong, where your purpose is at, especially with the High Priestess here. You know that you are a divine being. Shine your light, help others, give your wisdom, follow your heart. Okay? So for your oracle cards, you guys received, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. I choose love no matter what. Hope is the conduit for miracles. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn on your bell notifications. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.